All right, here we go. So a little number we call Give Me Some Sugar, Little Honey, Natural Bee.
Come on now, give me some sugar, give me some sugar, little honey bee. Don't be afraid. Come on now, give me some sugar, give me some sugar, little honey bee. Don't be afraid. Not gonna hurt you. I wouldn't hurt my little.
You see him?
I don't see him.
Nathan Carver! We're calling you out!
Let's get him. There he is. Come here, give us a hug.
Get over here, baby! Let's go shoot a podcast!
All right, let's shoot a podcast. All right.
Welcome to Real Estate Success Partner. We're your hosts, Devin Dubuc,
David Nguyen.
and we're here to talk about how to have great success in any market. Today, guys, we've got a special treat for you. We're here outside of Van Alstyne, Texas at Cold Springs and Nathan Carver's bee farm. Nathan is part of the Success Partners, right?
Yes.
With Steve Kyle's team and one of our best friends from the Freedom Club, Nathan Carver. So glad to have you here, brother.
It's
welcome
great.
to the show, man.
Thank you for inviting me to do this, and I'm
100%.
happy to have y'all out here. It's been fun morning already.
It's been unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Yeah, this place is beautiful. You've got just another slice of heaven out here, and you're doing something cool. We actually came out here. You got some honey out here, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's bees back there.
There's bees back there. They're very active.
They are very active today. In fact, our cameraman, John, he found out the hard way. He might have got stung.
Once or twice.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Well, you've definitely got a sweet operation out here, and you're cranking out some honey, but you're also cranking out homes. You've been helping a lot of people by leading them to homes as well. Is that correct?
That's correct. Follow the daily success plan from Freedom Club, Mortgage Marketing Animals.
That's right.
Started off at it badly, and
Don't we all? Don't we all?
and I just stick to it, and I trust the plan. And
That's right.
The plan has tested me, is testing me,
That's right.
and I'm seeing results.
But let's talk about that because you're no stranger to helping people. In fact, based on our conversation recently, we just got back from Tampa, Florida. We were at one of the Freedom Club events out there. We talked a little bit about your background, and you were in the military. You've been helping people.
Yeah.
You've saved lives.
Yep.
You've saved lives, man. You've seen some crazy stuff, man. And thank you for the service.
you're
I
welcome.
told you there, but I'm going to tell you here in front of our audience because you're a special kind of awesome, man.
Oh, well, thank you.
No, you are 100%, man, and that's one of the main reasons we wanted to have you here is because you're just a great guy, and the mortgage is part of that. But if people really get to know you, they get to know what a big heart you have and how you've genuinely been helping people your entire life. Even after your service in the military, you were helping people get around town with the Uber driving as well, right?
Yep,
So
yep.
you're a hard worker. You've worked your way to where you are today, and you're just doing some great things out there, man.
Yeah, I would just say, the right coaching and doing the right activity, up market, down market, you can grow a business.
That's accurate.
Yep.
It's so well, and you shared a little story with me, and I don't know how far we'll go into that, but we always talk about success, and we know success is for a lot of people monetary value, but a lot of it's also personal growth in our families, growth in the people that we're helping. But we also talk about the fact that success, it doesn't happen overnight. Right. And, I think you've got two different stories here on the growth of your success because we talk about the mortgage side, but you've also got an investment side. And, it's funny how people go, man, look at him. He's an overnight success. Right. he had all this thing happen just right out of, and you told me a story about getting involved in some investments and you had a great idea And it wasn't a day ago, and it wasn't a week ago. It was years ago, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So I do apartment complex.
You do.
As a passive investor.
Yeah.
And 15 years ago,
15 years ago.
I met with a guy who's an expert in the apartment complex
That's right.
world. And I just asked him, took him to lunch.
Yeah.
And I asked him, I said, what do I have to do
Yeah.
to become an apartment investor? And he walked me right through it. And I
That's
said, I'm going to do that, and I
Good.
will invest with you. It took me 10 years
10 years
to get to the point financially
where you could do the investing.
where I could be a passive investor. And
right.
and that was 5 years ago
That's
when I
it.
pulled the trigger on that. And that first apartment complex that I invested in comes full maturity in December. So I'm looking forward to seeing that entire
return.
process
Yeah.
and that return. So I'll definitely do that again.
Well, let's talk about that because, when we talked, you said, hey, I've got this apartment complex, and I'm thinking, maybe 8 units, right? How many units?
167.
167 units, right?
Yeah.
167
Yeah.
units. But some might go, because when you talk about that story and say, yeah, I'm about to cash in on my first investment, they go, overnight success, right?
No.
Not so much.
Not at all.
15 years, right? Of saving and grinding and believing in what you wanted to do.
Yeah.
And now here you are getting the spoils of that, but that wasn't an overnight success, right? You had the discipline
Right.
to do the activity that it took to save the funds to be able to invest in that property. And I wanted to bring that up because I think a lot of people out there, especially people that tune into our show, they're looking at, how do you have success? And people want it right now, right? And I think that segues into the second part of the success that you're having with the mortgage industry, right? You got into the mortgage industry. You were fairly new to it, and you found a way to create success in this industry. But again, was it overnight?
Not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all. It took, so this is my 4th year in the industry.
Yeah.
And when the market changed, I either had to change or get out.
That's
a lot
it.
of people were faced with that A-B choice, right? And
They
so, and I knew enough to know that I didn't know what I didn't know. So I was like, we're going to find somebody to teach me or
That's right.
to learn. I've got to
right.
figure this out. And surely somebody else has already figured it out. So
That's true.
that's how I came to Mortgage Marketing Animals
And the Freedom Club.
and the Freedom Club.
Yeah.
And I just, as to the best of my abilities, have tried to surrender to what they teach and
Yes,
to
you
be
have.
disciplined to the things that they teach us to do. I'm not going to invent anything.
Right.
I'm not. I mean, I have creative energy, and I put that into other
do.
things like my bees, and my bee
your
farm,
honey,
and
yeah.
the honey and all that. And when it comes to the mortgage business, I'm like, let's mimic and imitate and be like somebody that's where I want to be in the business.
Got a lot of bees going on.
Yeah, a lot of bees.
No, but that's right. And at the end of the day, I think what's great, and the audience needs to know this too, is you got in the industry 4 years ago, one of the best times to get in the industry. Right now, that's not necessarily the case, but you found a way to have success in this market while other people are failing and going, hey, man, this is the time to get out. You're getting in, and you're all in.
I'm all in.
Yeah.
I will tell you, this is my best year.
Best month?
Best month.
Best month right now in November. November of 2023, guys and gals.
Yes.
He's having his best month in this industry right now.
Right now. Just put in my 11th deal,
you
11th
go.
contract. So,
That's stellar. And you've got 20 people working underneath you, right?
yeah, no.
Just one. Just
It's
one.
me. I do have a team,
Yeah.
a
Of
sports
course.
team and all, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, your operations team, which
yeah.
we all have those,
Right.
right? But you don't have, 3 pre-approval specialists. And,
Nope.
No, it's just you cranking out the business, doing the hard work to create the success, and and you're having that right now. Well,
But hang on a second. You didn't get the memo?
What memo?
We're having the worst year in mortgages ever, and you just said we had your best month ever. Hang on a second. You don't read those memos?
I don't read those memos. I literally don't.
We
I
don't
don't have
subscribe.
cable.
Yeah.
I don't subscribe to that. I'm an abundance guy. Y'all are abundance
that's
guys.
right. 100%.